Welcome to 21st Sports Recap and Reaction for the New England Patriots and the Dallas Cowboys in their Week 5 matchup played October 11th, 2015. We're going to go over every score and the stats and give our breakdown and analysis. So starting off in the first quarter, at about 8 minutes left in the first quarter, Stephen Gostkowski hit a 49-yard field goal to make it 3-0 Patriots over the Cowboys. Then with less than 2 minutes left in the first, Dan Bailey tied this game up with a 51-yard field goal, and it was 3-3 after 1 quarter of play. So then in the second quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes left before halftime, Tom Brady, QB, sneaks it in from 1 yard out for the touchdown, and Gostkowski added the extra point, and it was now 10-3 Patriots over the Cowboys. Then, with just seconds left before halftime, Stephen Gostkowski hit a 57-yard field goal to make it a 10-point lead for the Patriots at halftime with the score New England 13, Dallas 3. Then in the third quarter, Brady threw his first touchdown pass of the game, hitting Dion Lewis, who made some amazing, incredible moves to avoid the tackles, and he scored on a 10-yard reception to make it 20-3 after Gostkowski added the extra point with about 10 minutes left in the third. Then with a little over a minute left, still in the third, Bailey hit a 23-yard field goal, his second field goal of the game, to make it a 14-point game with the score New England 20, Dallas 6. Then in the fourth quarter, about 2 minutes in, Brady threw his second touchdown pass of the game. This one a 59-yard pass to Julian Edelman, and Edelman took it in for the touchdown. Gostkowski added the extra point, and it was now a 21-point lead for the Patriots with the score 27-6. Then with a little less than 5 minutes left to play, Gostkowski added a 34-yard field goal, his third field goal of the game, and it was 30-6 New England over Dallas as they would hold on to win by 24. So the Patriots remain undefeated at 4-0. They're 2-0 on the road, and the Cowboys fall to 2-3, 1-2 at home as they lose another game without Romo. They're without Bryant. And the Patriots just dominated this game. Although the Cowboys were getting after Brady, they had 5 sacks in the first half of this game. But Brady combined for 3 total touchdowns, and he threw 2 touchdowns in the second half. He had that one rushing touchdown in the second quarter. But Brady was 20 for 27, 275 yards, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, and 2 carries for 3 yards and 1 rushing touchdown. As I said, 3 total touchdowns in the game for Tom Brady. Brandon Whedon, 26 of 39, 188 passing yards, no touchdowns, and an interception. He also had 3 carries for 18 yards. The leading rusher in the game, LeGarrette Blount, 13 carries for 74 yards. And Joseph Randle, 15 carries for 60 yards for the Cowboys. And for the Patriots, Julian Edelman, 4 receptions for 120 yards, including that 59-yard touchdown. Rob Gronkowski, 4 receptions for 67 yards. And Dion Lewis, 8 receptions for 59 yards, including that 10-yard touchdown. He also had 6 carries for 34 yards, as he ended up combining for 83 total yards, actually 93 total yards in this game for Dion Lewis. And Darren McFadden was the leading receiver for the Cowboys. The running back had 9 receptions for 62 yards. He also had 5 receptions for 16 yards, giving him 78 total yards in the game. Cole Beasley had 4 receptions for 40 yards, and Jason Witten 5 receptions for 33 yards. Terrence Williams 2 receptions for 30 yards. Randall had 4 receptions for 13 yards to go along with his 60 yards rushing to give Randall 73 total yards in the game. And Stephen Gostkowski was perfect in this game, 3 for 3 on the field goals, 3 for 3 on the extra points, including that 57-yard field goal. Dan Bailey 2 for 2 on the field goals, did not have any extra point attempts. And on defense, McCourty 7 tackles for the Pats. Collins forced a fumble. Hightower had a sack. Sheard had 2 sacks. An interception for Logan Ryan. And for the Cowboys, Greg Hardy, in his return after that 4-game suspension, gets 2 sacks and a forced fumble. Rolando McClain as well off of the suspension gets a sack. Crawford had a sack as well. Both Crawfords had sacks for the Cowboys in this game. Tyrone Crawford had a sack, and also Jack Crawford. But for the team stats, 20 first downs for the Pats, 18 first downs for the Cowboys. And on third downs, Patriots just 3 of 10, 30% converted. They went for it once on fourth down, did not convert. The Cowboys were 4 of 14, converting 28% on third down. They went for it twice on fourth, converting one for a 50% conversion rate on fourth down. Total net yards, 356 for the Patriots, 264 for the Cowboys. Net rushing yards, 109 for the Pats, 100 for the Boys. And through the air, 247 for New England. Brady sacked 5 times for a total of 28 yards lost, all 5 of those sacks coming in the first half. So he was under heavy pressure from that pass rush of Dallas, which was the one bright spot for the Cowboys in this game. And net passing yards for Dallas, 164. Whedon sacked 3 times for a total of 24 yards lost. And penalties, 9 penalties against the Pats, 65 penalty yards, 7 against the Cowboys, 50 penalty yards. And in the red zone, the Patriots 2 for 3, 66%. The Cowboys 0 for 2 in the red zone. And when you don't score in the red zone, then you're not going to win games. And this one was a rout, as the Patriots were in control for the whole game. The Cowboys were sticking with them there in the first half, but they got shut out in the second half. Well, actually, they did get the field goal, but so it's 3 points in the first quarter, 3 points in the third quarter for the Cowboys, as they got shut out of the end zone, rather. But they actually had the time of possession in their favor, 33 minutes and 12 seconds, 26 minutes and 48 seconds for New England. They said the Patriots, very dominant performance. Of course, the defense was playing pretty solid for the Cowboys in the first half, allowing just the 13 points. The Patriots put up another 17 in the second half and win this one pretty decisively, 30-6. As the outcome was not really in doubt. I mean, it was a 10-point game going into halftime, but the Patriots were pretty well in control. And by the end of it, Brady with the 3 touchdowns, 1 rushing, and the 2 in the second half to give him 3 overall in the game total. And without Romo, without Des Bryant, the Cowboys just don't have the firepower. And that was the thing, is they were playing pretty good defense, but they just could not get into the end zone. The Patriots continue to be undefeated. They continue to be the best team in football and in the AFC for sure. Of course, there's a couple other teams that would have something to say about that in Cincinnati and Denver in the AFC. And, of course, Atlanta and Carolina are also undefeated, as well as the Packers, who are looking really good at 5-0. But the Patriots at 4-0 are in control in the AFC East. And the Cowboys, they're still in the mix of things in the East. The East in the NFC is anyone's division, even with the loss, but they can't get Romo back quick enough. But let me know what you think in the comments section below. Definitely interested to read your thoughts and opinions. Thank you very much for listening. It's greatly appreciated. I hope you're having a good day and had a great weekend, and enjoy all the sports.